Out of control inflation, rising housing costs, and climbing interest rates. Right now, many people are really worried about their finances.
Experts are saying don't panic, reevaluate. This morning, one of those experts joining Team 12's Tricia Hendricks. Tricia, there are steps you can take right now to make sure those finances are on track for success.
That's right. Success. That's what we're after, right? We don't want to focus on all the doom and gloom. I mean, it's a matter of fact. Credit card debt, racking that up, that is one of the biggest financial mistakes that people make over the past decade. Joining us live from True West here in Gilbert is Andrew Johnson. Thanks for having us.
Yes, good morning.
So there is some hope on the horizon. There's ways to bounce back from those financial mistakes. What are some of the best ways to really save when it comes to our budget?
Well, we mentioned taking stock of what you're spending and how to do that. So I think a really good exercise for the month of October, since that's coming up, would be to write down what you think you're going to spend in October. And then at the end of October, how close were you to that number? It would really give you some honesty of how much you really know what you're spending.
And how can we best increase our savings? There's a lot of ways.
Well, if we've done our exercise of writing down what we spent in October, we can now look through that and really identify what's putting me over what I originally anticipated that I was going to spend, and hopefully dial some of that back to then move that to a savings account.
So taking stock in your financial position, that is huge. Building a sustainable financial management system with some advice, that is huge too.
Yes, if you are a little intimidated by finance, and I think a lot of people are, you can always reach out to a financial professional, maybe a bank or a credit union, and maybe go through that same exercise with somebody to really identify a hole.
Yes, finding money. We were just talking about this. Where do you find more money?
Yeah, other than taking stock and doing that sort of exercise, you can always ask for a raise. They're never going to really offer it, but if you ask for it, and then also the best time to apply for a job is when you're employed. That way there's no desperation.
Love that. That is huge. Yes, applying for that job while you already have the job, right? You're not starting from the ground zero. Saving that money, the higher the savings rate, the faster you're going to achieve financial independence.
Yes, absolutely. Rates right now are increasing as we see. Hopefully people can set up an automatic savings to move money from their checking to savings, and they can go find rates, for example, on truewest.org.
All right, Andrew, thanks so much for having us. And also, one more tip for you, track your progress. If you're monitoring your progress along the way, the better off you'll be financially in the long run. Great tips this morning. Live in Gilbert, Tricia Hendricks, 12 News, Today in AZ.